Ever wondered why some men always get the girl? No, they're not paying them. No, they're not using hypnosis, at least not the kind you're thinking of. Now, there are a lot of misconceptions out there about why some men seem to have a magnetic pull when it comes to attracting women. Some folks reckon that these guys are just naturally more attractive. Well, if by attractive, you mean they've got the charm of a silver-tongued devil, then sure. But if you're talking about looks, let me burst your bubble. I've seen guys who look like they've been hit with the ugly stick and yet they still manage to woo women like Casanova. Then there are those who think it's all about the Benjamins, as if a hefty bank balance is the magic key to a woman's heart. Now don't get me wrong, money can buy a lot of things. Fancy cars, expensive watches, even a yacht. But can it buy love? No siree. Women aren't vending machines that you can insert coins into and expect affection in return. And let's not forget the classic bad boy trope. Some men swear by it, thinking that acting like a rogue is the ultimate woman magnet. But let's be real here, folks. Acting like a jerk might get you a second glance, but it's not going to get you a second date. So if it's not about looks, money, or acting like a miscreant, then what is it? What's the secret sauce? What's the magic formula that these men are using to seduce women? Well, my friends, the answer might surprise you. It's not about the size of your biceps or the size of your bank account. It's not about how many tattoos you have or how many motorcycles you own. No, my friends, it's not about the size of your wallet, but about the size of your confidence. So, you've heard of the art of war, but have you heard of the art of love? It's a battlefield out there, gents. Now let's talk about a weapon every man should have in his arsenal. Confidence. If love is a battlefield, then confidence is your trusty sword. You see, confidence isn't about having bulging biceps or a bank account that rivals Jeff Bezos's. No, it's about walking into a room and owning it, even if you're just there to grab a bag of chips from the vending machine. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a lion. You're not the biggest, you're not the fastest, you're not even the best looking. But do you think a lion cares about any of that? Heck no. He struts around like he owns the place because he knows he's a lion and that's enough. But here's the thing. Confidence isn't about pretending to be something you're not. It's about being comfortable with who you are. Trying to be someone else is like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's uncomfortable, it's awkward, and everyone can see you're struggling. So, how do you build confidence? Well, it's like going to the gym. You don't walk in on day one and start lifting the heaviest weights. You start small, build up your strength, and before you know it, you're bench pressing your own body weight. Confidence is the same. Start small, maybe by striking up a conversation with the barista at your local coffee shop, and gradually work your way up to talking to that lovely lady you've had your eye on. But remember, gents, being genuine is key. If you're pretending to be someone you're not, it's like wearing a mask. And eventually that mask has to come off. And when it does, you want to be sure the person underneath is someone worth knowing. Remember, the goal here is not to become a different person but the best version of yourself. Unless you're a jerk. Then yeah, try to be a different person. Alright, enough with the pep talk. Let's get down to business. The tricks of the trade, if you will. Now we're about to dive into some of the ultimate tricks to be more attractive to women. And no, we're not talking about magic tricks or circus stunts, however impressive they might be. We're talking about the real honest-to-goodness stuff that makes you irresistible. First up, be a good listener. I know, you've probably heard this a million times, but it's worth repeating. Women love a man who actually listens to what they have to say. And I don't mean just nodding along while you think about what you're going to say next. I mean really listening, paying attention, and responding to what they're saying. It's not rocket science, it's just common courtesy. Next, show an interest in her interests. Let's say she's into, bird watching. You might not know the first thing about bird watching, but that's not the point. The point is that you take the time to learn about it and engage with her on it. And who knows, you might even discover a newfound passion for spotting the elusive purple-rumped sunbird. Now let's talk about respect. This one should be a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many guys seem to forget about it. Respect her space, respect her time, respect her choices. And for the love of all things holy, respect her no. No means no, not maybe, not later, just no. It's not that hard to understand, fellas. And here's a bonus trick for you. Be genuine. Women have a sixth sense for detecting fakes and phonies, so don't even try to pull a fast one. Be yourself, because there's nobody else quite like you. And if she doesn't like you for who you are, then she's not the one for you. You're a catch, remember that. Now these tricks might not turn you into a woman magnet overnight. They're not magic spells or secret codes, but they are tried and tested strategies that can help you improve your game and be more attractive to women. And the best part? They don't require you to change who you are or pretend to be someone you're not. So give these tricks a shot and see how they work for you. And remember, this isn't about manipulating women or playing mind games. It's about being a decent human being and treating women with the respect and consideration they deserve. And remember, these are not manipulative tactics, they're just basic human decency. Shocking concept, I know. So now you're armed with all these tricks and strategies. But how do you become the ultimate man? The answer is a cocktail of all these strategies, with a few essential ingredients sprinkled in. Remember, the art of attraction isn't just about the tricks up your sleeve, it's about the man wearing the sleeve. First and foremost, a genuine respect for women is non-negotiable. Treat every woman as a queen, a goddess, a superhero, whatever tickles your fancy. But remember, respect is not just about opening doors and pulling out chairs. It's about listening, understanding, and valuing her opinions, her dreams, her individuality. Next, let's talk about attitude. A positive attitude is like a magnet. It attracts good things and good people. So keep that chin up and that smile on. Believe in yourself and others will too. But what's a king without his castle? Similarly, what's a man without taking care of himself? And by this I mean physically, emotionally, and mentally. Hit the gym, try that new salad recipe, meditate, read a book, cry at a movie if you must. Do what makes you feel good, healthy, and balanced. Remember, self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. Also, don't forget the importance of being present. Be in the moment, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. Don't let your mind wander off to your work deadlines or the football game you're missing. When you're with her, be with her. Lastly, don't forget to sprinkle a little bit of mystery and intrigue. Keep her guessing, keep her interested. But don't play games. There's a fine line between being mysterious and being a jerk. The ultimate man is not a player but a gentleman, a knight in shining armor if you will, or at least a dude in a clean shirt. So, go ahead and be that dude, be the ultimate man. So there you have it, gents. The secret to getting the girl. And no, it's not a secret sauce or a magic potion. Sorry to disappoint. Let's do a quick recap because I know some of you have the memory of a goldfish. First, we've talked about the ultimate man's secret, which is nothing more than confidence and authenticity. Remember, you can't fake it till you make it here. Then, we delved into the art of seduction. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach but more like choosing the right suit for the right occasion. We then moved to the ultimate tricks, which are not tricks per se but more about understanding and respecting the person you're trying to woo. So gents, it's time to put on your best suit, flex those authenticity muscles and dive into the dating pool. Remember, every no is just a step closer to a yes. If you've enjoyed this video, or even if you didn't but just feel sorry for me, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. After all, every click helps me get one step closer to affording that yacht. I mean, helping you become the ultimate man.